No.
The hot cocoa and juice?
I'm real. Mike. Checking it in, checking it in.
Oh, we're not talking about it. We're talking to each other.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, Mike, check it. Mike, check it. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what this shit is. And it's early? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I told niggas all fucking season. And then the moment we got to the playoffs, I told niggas for 1 month. And then the moment we beat the shit out of the Commanders, I told niggas what it was going to be.
He did tell y'all.
Jalen Hurts. Super Bowl champion Jalen Hurts. MVP. Bum. You niggas is bums. All y'all.
I'm just here for moral support.
The support don't gotta be moral. It's immoral. We did them niggas dirty.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
Listen, don't mention no white man next to my quarterback. Don't mention no half nigga next to my quarterback. Don't mention no full nigga next to my quarterback. Don't mention the quarterback next to mine. I tried to tell y'all, fuck Stephen A. Fuck Patrick Mahomes. Fuck his wife. Really fuck Taylor Swift.
Oh, no. So you taking it too far. And y'all booed Taylor last night. I don't understand.
And I can't wait till he do it again. I hope she dumped Travis Kelce on tour. I hope she book a show, go live from all 4 of her pages, and dump his ass in front of everybody. He deserved it. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
I'm embarrassed.
Travis Kelce got on TV and said, I'm honored to perform, to play in front of our president. Bitch. Are you still honored? Is it honorable? How's the honor feeling, Travis? Go Birds. Fuck Taylor Swift. I'll try to tell y'all.
We're actually not gonna do this all morning.
We might.
Oh, God.
We might.
Has he been asleep yet?
For 4 hours.
Turn that off.
I can't. I gotta sleep.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna sleep for 4 hours. And the entire time I dreamed about beating them niggas' asses.
I'm in hell. I am in literal hell.
Football is over. Football is done.
Yes, his voice is gone. He's been hollering for the last 24 hours.
And I'll do it. It'll be 48.
Oh, yes. We have the Eagles.
Come on, my nigga.
Paraphernalia.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Don't make me get my jerseys. Don't make me get my jerseys. I came to talk to y'all in the morning. Don't make me get my jerseys. I will. I'll do it like that.
No, we're not here for this morning, y'all. We're actually here to talk to y'all.
I apologize. Welcome to Fontane in the Morning, everybody. Featuring Porsha Jay, the amazing, talented, and beautiful Porsha Jay. Thank you guys for tuning in with us this morning. Shout out to all my Eagles fans. Go motherfucking Birds. Just like I said, it is what it is. Welcome to, of course, a great morning. First things first, let me open up with that halftime performance, which I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I don't know about y'all. And also I'm a huge Drake fan, which is why we're going to get into this. I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I gave the performance myself, I gave it a 7, maybe 8 out of 10. I'm going to rewatch it. I want to watch it on a back watch to make sure. I gave it a 7/8 out of 10. Being a huge Kendrick fan, like I said, I've been listening to him since Section 80. And if y'all know, y'all know. You Section 80 niggas know. So his discography being as big as it is, I feel like he had a chance to use a few other records that people actually knew. A few of those records he did like kind of broke off what it sounds like in studio and just made it fit what the situation was. But he had literally in studio records that I feel like he could have used to heighten his performance. However, I loved it. I did love it, especially, of course, the end of it. But I do feel like he probably could have had a better opportunity.
How many hats do you have?
This is 3. Don't make me get more.
You have 3 hats on?
Don't make me get more.
And you're sweating.
For a good reason. We just won a Super Bowl. How did y'all feel about the K-Dot performance? Actually, I wanted to know that.
Yeah, he performed live too.
Yeah,
he didn't use a backing track.
And he's a rapper too. That was another thing because I seen people, and that's why white people pissed me off the other day when they said Beyonce performance wasn't good. That's why I got so mad. The bar is now set at Beyonce. When she showed up to the Super Bowl and she fucked the whole game up, now everybody be like, you know what? That ain't as good as Beyonce's. Nobody's as good as Beyonce.
Which is like, what would y'all expect for any other rapper to do? We've never seen no rapper do anything more than what Kendrick has done to be acting like he didn't do that.
Literally, and it was an amazing
Lil Wayne. Like, I'm a millennial. I love Lil Wayne. But no, have y'all seen him?
Half the people that asked to go to see Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl have never seen Lil Wayne live. I promise you. Have never seen Lil Wayne live. You talking to a huge Wayne fan. Again, I'm a fan of all these niggas. I swear to God, half of these people have never seen Wayne live because you wouldn't have asked for no shit like that.
No.
I promise you. It's fine. Again, fuck Wayne too while we at it. Fuck him too. He a Packer fan. I don't give a fuck. However, it wasn't going to be a better situation if Wayne did it or blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't going to be like that. Everything and everybody, we always in comparison form. Like, who's this better than, or what's that better than, so on and so forth. Relax, take a chill fucking pill, and actually enjoy something for what it is right in front of you. And what the situation was yesterday was just that. I think he had a great performance. Like I said, I just think the nigga should have came with two more hits that I personally know he could have put on that motherfucker. He
could have did one surprise guest other than Serena. I would have enjoyed him featuring somebody else. But I encourage everybody to go back and rewatch the performance. I watched it again, and
it got better.
It got better, and then the symbolism and the colors is really important because each song, he had them together, he had them divided, like they represented like the red for the blood, white for the purity. Like he had the flag, and you could tell that they were wrapped around him to where it was like America. Black people built America on our backs. Like, there's a lot of symbolism there. He changed a lot of the lyrics to Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson was, of course, being Uncle Sam. A lot of people didn't pick that up. As you mentioned, the red, white, and blue dancers, they were aligned in the American flag stack when they first were, of course, on the stairs doing that part of their performance. The A chain, which everybody thought was for A minor, funny enough, can be. It is a lowercase a, so I understood where niggas is coming from, but his company is called PG Lang, and Lang in PG Lang, they specified that A being lowercase. So more than anything,
I didn't know that.
It was the lowercase for PG Lang. However, it being A minor, and A minor, of course, in music is lowercase a, it could have worked like that. So I feel niggas.
And let me make this clear too, because I've seen some people comment about Serena Williams and how it was about Drake. That was just icing on the cake. Serena. It's
West Side's finest.
She did the Crip Walk.
Compton in the house, nigga. West Side's finest. Serena Williams.
Was it Wimbledon? She did the Crip Walk at one of her wins, and she got heavily scrutinized for it.
Because white people's in it.
So, of course, they hate us having fun. So yeah, I think that it was not just about Drake, but in general, she's from Compton.
But it being tied to Drake made it so much better.
Yes,
it made it so much better. That shit was funny as hell.
I ain't gonna lie though, I still be secretly hoping that they gon' collab.
So that's what this beef has turned into is the absolute worst shit I've ever seen in a rap beef. And I'm a rap beef fan. A lot of y'all don't watch URL and battle rap. I've been watching battle rap since I was like 16, 17 years old. Deeply delved into battle rap. These battle rap niggas stand 3 feet from each other. Not even 3 feet sometimes. Sometimes they're chest to chest. I've seen a nigga kiss somebody on stage accidentally. That's how close the battle rap niggas be. And they disrespect each other like you've never fucking heard. A battle rap nigga will stand in a battle rap nigga face, tell him he gonna fuck his mama, sister, and his daughter. in one bar. And then they shake hands after the fight. So the battle rap that we just watched, it was supposed to be a sport. And when Drake lost it, the thought process of losing didn't even fucking accrue to him. Like, there's no way this can happen. So when it happened, it did something to this nigga. I explained this to the homie a couple days ago. So from his perspective, try to take yourself out of your situation and put yourself in Drake's shoes. Jersey, get the fuck on. Drake's been famous, if not at the top of the game, of the rap game, for like 16 years, 15, 16 years. Get that motherfucker out of here. 15, 16 years. So with that being said, imagine you specifically, doing something for 15, 16 years and heavily regarded as the top of it. And then one day a nigga out of nowhere started an issue with you, not necessarily out of nowhere, it's been bubbling of course, but one day out of nowhere a nigga say, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to challenge that. And it actually happens. You can't even compute that properly. It's been way too long for you winning. It's been too long of you winning for you to even understand that I could actually lose here. And that's what happened. So him taking that L, the nigga didn't even compute properly what just happened, and then went out and did all this extra gay shit behind it. And the fans are making it even worse. Well,
because Drake did not handle this correctly. He should have just
can't beat both of them. Fuck out of here.
Go out. Both. Really, I think that Drake should have just said, "Hey, I did lose. Like, that nigga did blow me out the water." He should have took it like a good sport.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
And it would have been over by now. He could have dropped the R&B album. You know, they could even did a song together. Hell, like A Boy Is Mine. Like,
literally, A Boy Is Mine is crazy. It not accepting, and of course I'm sure probably now he'll sit back and if he's honest with himself say, man, I should have just took it. Because not taking your L gets you right back where the fuck you are. He's just getting his ass kicked in public now.
This should be over by now.
The Super Bowl thing, like literally, this shit started in like September or something. Like it's been months and months ago. The Super Bowl thing wouldn't have even mattered this much. Like the performance wouldn't have mattered this much to his name if he would have just been like, all right, no big deal. A nigga got me. Yeah. He's been in 2 now public rap battles. He had a third one with Common. A lot of y'all in Peep Game. He's been having a couple issues with niggas for a very long time. However,
you look so stupid.
However, he's been in 2 public rap battles, as we know. Of course, Meek and Kendrick. You won in one, and the one you just lost was essentially the biggest one of all time. It's cool, gang. Like, you know, walk away. Like, no say. And this is what we get for it. A nigga who, and this is just showing the foreign in him. This just shows you how much a foreigner you are, because I ain't never seen a nigga from America take an L and sue like this. Now, I've seen rap niggas sue. Hear me out. But I've never seen it like this.
He needs to disappear like completely for like a good minute, so where we kind of forget, and then just come back with like a dope ass album, something like his old.
We just seen the sample. Like, he about to come with some crazy shit.
What was my favorite mixtape he did? Too Far Gone or Never?
Yeah, so Far Gone.
So Far Gone, yeah.
So Far Gone was your favorite.
Yeah, good. That's what
I like the first joint.
Exactly. Go back
I don't like fans like
go
you.
Back
I hate fans.
Go back to
you need to go back to the beginning.
The singing, the R&B, like. Hit us with something different. We need that shit.
Something different?
No, that's anyway.
See that, and that's why Drake is crying now. That's why his light skinnedism is fucking him up so bad, because of his fans are saying things like this. When he dropped, Honestly Nevermind, what the fuck? That was him at the beginning. I don't know if niggas peep game. That little boop, 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 boop tape he just dropped. That shit was heat. It was crazy heat. And niggas hated on it for a while. A lot of us, of course, went back, listened to it, picked it up. It was like, oh yeah, this shit is hard. Never mind. But that tape was fucking crazy. And then he came back. His was some actual rap shit. It wasn't what he's not doing as far goes musically, because his sound is his alone. Most, if not nobody else, sounds like his sound is his alone for the most part.
Well, his voice.
Yeah.
Nobody sounds like his voice, but he tries all kinds of types of music anyways. But I feel like, to me, just for right now, just go remind everybody why we fell in love with you in the first place. Like, take a break, take your L, chill out, let niggas forget, and then just hit like with a cold ass album.
Hold on, you heard the sample. You heard the sample. He dropped the other day. He about to come with some cold ass shit.
Oh, I didn't get to hear it.
It's the. Let me see.
She said things I do for her, I did for someone else. I'm just trying to help make me feel bad about myself.
Okay.
My love language ain't felt.
Come on, my nigga. He's back. The light-skinned singing guru is back. That's all the nigga gotta do.
I mean, he alright.
The nigga is back.
I like Drake though.
There's nobody who make icier, slow down, I'm about to cry to my bitch music than this. Nobody. I cry to my bitch right now. Man, hold on. Now I gotta.
Shorty right here crying in the mirror. All these tears of joy from your eyes, I can't tell. She said things I do for her, I did for someone else. I'm just trying to help make me feel bad about myself. Like my love language ain't felt down.
I'll cry right now.
Okay, you.
I will get on my knees and start crying to my girl right now. Drake is back.
2010, that was a very basic.
Yeah.
Basic.
Now show me somebody else come with that basicness heat like that.
I fuck with Drake.
It ain't nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell my nigga. All you gotta do is cry to the hoes. I'ma cry with you, nigga.
Hey, I don't like this. Can we do something about this? Y'all, he got one on the back too. Turn around. Turn to the side. He has on 3 hats. This is ridiculous. Okay. All right, y'all. Now we gotta get into politics.
Okay, because Trump was at the game. Yesterday, Trump came to the fucking Super Bowl. First president ever, might I add, to show up to a Super Bowl game. It's been a tough couple weeks, as we all know. Bro showed up at the Super Bowl yesterday, and when they showed them, of course, on the screen, the fans booed them. Come on now, keep it up, nigga. We was out watching the game, a whole bunch of people out. Some of the fans there booed them. Most of the fans in that building, unless they booed them, half of them actually cheered. Don't know what the fuck we would be cheering for. Because during the game, he added another 25% tariff on steel. And a couple, I have to go look, actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to go figure it out. I hate to misquote you. But put another, say he's about to throw another tariff on boys. Steel, here it is right there. Trump says he will announce 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports Monday. Today. So this means, real fast, make it simple, anywhere we get steel and aluminum from, they're going to add a 25% tariff in order for it to get here to America. I'm not sure if y'all aware, but they use steel and aluminum to build shit here. Like houses and cars.
They booed Trump too? I missed that.
Yeah, any white man should have got booed yesterday. So what's going to happen here is the price of houses is going to go up. The price of cars is going to go up. Aluminum. I think aluminum foil actually might go up on us. Not even on no funny shit.
Steel, like
who imports steel?
Steel, like who's that? Does that affect? Well, it's a trickle down effect. What you're saying?
Trickle down. So that's the worst part about tariffs, because tariffs for the most part is just trickle down. The person who is bringing it in, sending it to America, is not taking no L's at all. If you're a Chinese company sending me Eagle hats, and you sending me Eagle hats for a whole year, and it only cost you $50 to get it here, and then I come back around the corner and I tell you, all right, now it's gonna cost you $60. Do you just want to pay that 10?
So, but this doesn't affect any other goods like clothing and things like that. It's just aluminum and steel for now.
At this moment in time.
For now.
What tariffs do is, again, based on what trickle down economics is, it'll start to affect other sectors because you have to pay for things in other spaces. So just for the sake of the instance, steel within itself, home builders for that matter. So home builders, home building companies, they go out, they buy, of course, they're still in mass. And of course, now they're going to pay it at a higher ticket. Well, if I'm paying more for steel, my budget now, of course, is fucked up. So now I could, theoretically, I could either miss out on something or I have to have a bigger budget in this space in order, of course, to command for the extra money that's going to be taken from me. So if, as a builder, I'm either going to skip out on something, which they are doing. These houses are not that strong, the new ones. They're going to skip out on something. I'm just going to raise your price.
And then, so China likely will retaliate. And how can they hit us back?
Imposing tariffs on us. China.
So like we order from them.
Yeah. So
they can raise what the prices
based on we import whatever crop we get from them. So if we put a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum, they say, okay, well, we're going to put a 25% tariff on all y'all coffee because y'all want to be bitch ass niggas.
Jesus.
They don't have to turn back and put a tariff on steel and aluminum. They can tariff any fucking thing that is theirs that they want to as far as goes an American good.
We're going to end up in a world war.
In theory.
Like.
Yeah.
Where do we, with this type of energy, and he doing all of this in the first month, we have 4 years. So. I like that too. Let me make sure. Janica. Jaslyn, that's way too spicy of a fucking J name. Is it Janika?
Janica.
Janika.
I read that like the white baristas at Starbucks.
Janika.
Nonetheless, she said that, and they'll decrease the quality of products for the consumer. So right now, like currently, and if of course we don't pay attention to these things, because if you went out every day, not every day, of course, who the fuck would buy milk every day? Where do you work? But if you go out and buy milk once a week, you buy a carton of milk once a week, mentally you're not going to see that carton shrink until it's very, very drastic. If they shrink a milk carton, let's say by a centimeter every 2 weeks, you're not going to notice that shit. It has to get really, really drastic.
That's what they did with the chips.
Yes.
Because it'd be like 10 chips in the bag.
We will continue to take out a chip a day. Every time we create this product, we just gonna take out one
Speaking
chip.
Of chips,
you're not getting those.
Damn.
You did a good job. So if I take out a chip a day, you're not gonna notice. G, it's too slick for you. It's too flash. You're not gonna peep game, and I can do that a day, and that's how now items are so fucking small. That's how now things go so fast. That's how. Right now, you actually cannot find, on purpose, might I add, you cannot find, what happened with Fruit of the Loom. I know y'all remember the cornucopia that held the fruit on the logo of Fruit of the Loom. You can't find that no more. And it's because we're trying to purposely manage your memory as far as goes what things used to be, so I can make you believe what things are moving forward. So if I decided I wanted 20 less chips in this bag moving forward, I had to get there. I couldn't just take out 20 less chips.
One away
exactly.
Every certain
so
amount.
Once I get to that 20 less chips in the bag, now that's the standard. So now I can just move forward with that. I had to trick you mentally in order to get you to your new acceptance of something, and then I can move forward with what you've now accepted. So here in the space, where the fuck was I talking about? Tariffs? Mm-hmm. Here in the space of the tariffs, as I continue to raise prices gradually, continue to raise prices, once I get to a new standard of all this shit is high, everybody got to have 100 bands to actually be comfortable, or even kind of comfortable, because I make 100 bands and it didn't work like that. So now everybody has to make $125,000 to be comfortable. That's the new normal. When they look around and they say only this amount percent of Americans make $100,000 actually on paper, because they're aiming for that to be the new norm. $100,000 shouldn't be the norm.
That's the inflation.
Correct, and it's gonna stay on your ass.
So is it just gonna keep going up?
Yeah, prices don't go down. At one point, tell me when, because that was the big deal about the lying thing. Tell me when you've ever seen prices go down. The only nigga I've ever seen roll back is Marlon, and they made you pay for it. They rolled that bitch way up. Nobody else. You've never seen prices go down anywhere. The bag of chips, y'all remember the 25-cent bag of chips? It's never went back down to 25. Frito-Lay has never even considered going back down to 25 motherfucking cent. When we were kids, us was in this age bracket, when we were kids, and you had $1 and you went your ass to the candy house, you can get 4 or 5 things. You walk your ass in the candy house with $1, they might beat you. They might ask you, what the fuck are you doing in here, nigga?
I need to go back and research the Great Depression because what did they have to do? Raise like minimum wage in order to combat
No,
inflation?
because raising minimum wage is when they say that's why we had to raise, and that's
everything
where inflation
else.
comes from.
What,
Because
what
because inflation ain't real. Inflation is not real. I hope and pray to God we feel that one day. Where does my third hat go? Is it on my head? What? Oh, it is on my head. Inflation is not a real thing. Inflation is a trick word that they created to make an actual excuse as to why we got to charge you more for your shit.
So I seen a TikTok where Zeus said he had found one of his old Walmart cards.
Yeah.
And in 2020, either 2020 or 2022, it was $143, and now it's $437.
For the same items. And I seen the video too. He went and reordered the items. He didn't like go and look at them, and no. He went to the order, placed reorder, and it went up 300%.
That's insane. That is insane.
Because
for the same, do y'all understand? We are paying for the exact same thing. No extra, nothing. How?
So I did see this too. Thank you, Hermosa Cosmetics. Yes, there is supposed to be a blackout date on February 28th. The problem with that is, number one, it's not going to happen. Solidarity, the biggest tool the American people as a whole have, is banding together. We've been taught, trained, memorized, what the hell was that? And a whole host of other words to make fucking sure we don't practice solidarity. The strongest thing we can do is decide to not do something at once. Really, very, very, very simple. If all of us, you, me, she don't got nothing to worry about, nonetheless, if we all decided not to pay our rent on March 1st, if everybody did, they can't evict us. There's nothing they can do. We have to say, hey, on March 1st, nobody paying their rent. And the only way we're going to pay our rent on April 1st is if y'all chop the rent down by $300 nationwide. Every motherfucking building across this country got to go down $300 nationwide, or we not paying. There's nothing can be done from the sector of the owner because they don't hold the power anymore. The power is held in solidarity. That's why they teach you individualism in this nature.
Well, we're too scared to take steps like
Tag TNT, you're not coming over here, motherfucker.
So, okay, everybody watching this live.
You gonna be homeless with us. We gonna be outside too.
Everybody watching this live right now, we all, if you were challenged.
Stop that, PJ.
Cause there's
P Money. P Money said Trump is gonna bring us together.
Trust
Girl,
that.
I almost called you out your motherfucking name because I don't see no LOL there. Trust what?
The people, we have more power than we think that we have.
I ain't see no LOL. P Money, let me tell you something.
See Trump being a blessing because he's forcing us to be stronger. I understand that mentality. I do understand that.
What the fuck are you? No, I don't.
Because we've been allowing shit to happen in front of us this has always been happening. But we weren't fed up enough to do something about it. So Trump being in the office is actually inciting us to have conversations that we should have been having years ago.
Let me hear the word. Who is
Black
us?
people.
Okay, right there. Abso-fucking-lutely wrong. Do y'all know how much we've done? Do y'all know how much niggas have done? We don't have an issue. If you want to bring up white people are saying new things, go ahead.
That's fair.
Say that.
That's fair.
Say the white people are actually peeping game and like, oh, we saying shit we ain't never said.
Yeah.
Don't say this about niggas ever.
We did know. White people didn't realize how...
There hasn't been an American day where niggas are confused. Not one.
True that.
We fought for everything we have every fucking day we've been here. The plight of a black American, every single day we have to wear it on our back. I can't walk out of here without being a nigga, had y'all not noticed.
But even still, we may have known, but us actively as a community getting together and saying, hey, we're going to stop putting our dollars in certain corporations, we have not done that because we still choose convenience every time.
These are also lies. When The Montgomery bus boycott was back in the motherfucking 60s or something like that.
When you talking about the 60s, I'm talking millennials. What have you done? What have you done as activism to boycott or try to combat inflation?
Oh, I can't do anything for inflation. If you're referring to, as a singular, you.
But I thought you said we could if we just all stop.
Yeah, when Chick-fil-A, you chicken nugget eating motherfuckers. When Chick-fil-A came out and said they backed the blue, I forget which black person got killed by the police. When Chick-fil-A came out and said they backed the blue, I didn't eat Chick-fil-A for 2 motherfucking years. Ask my cousin. I didn't eat that motherfucking place for 2 fucking years, and I made sure of it. And the only reason I ever went back is because I actually, and this is what happens when you don't read. All I seen was Chick-fil-A say they backed the blue. I didn't even hear shit else. I just stopped eating there. It turned out that it was a very specific Chick-fil-A in a very specific neighborhood for a very specific reason. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just Chick-fil-A saying we back the blue, fuck all niggas. They were backing blue for a very specific reason. All I heard was these niggas back the blue. That's all I needed to hear. Mm. Target the other day said fuck all niggas in their DEI initiative. They didn't say fuck all niggas, but let's just say for the sake of the matter they did.
But we stand on business for a little bit and then eventually go back.
So what did I just say about solidarity?
So we boycotting Target for good or just for now?
Niggas gonna do it for now.
They're gonna do it for now.
But see, so understanding that, again, back to the mindset of a billionaire. Target and Target's owners are aware that they're there. There's 2,000 plus Targets. At the very least, there's 2,000 Targets across America. They are aware that they have 2,000 stores. They are aware that eventually, nigga, you gonna need one of them. And that thought process is for all of y'all. It's not just for me who ain't been to Target in a couple of days. It's for all of y'all. Target is the closest store to me outside of Kroger, and I need to go up there. I need a new fucking dog bowl. They know that. They're aware of me. I just got to drive a little further down the street.
That's why it's twofold. We not only need to boycott, but we need to find other places that we can put our dollar into, other black-owned businesses. We don't complete it. We just decide, I ain't gonna buy this today. But then you don't find anything else to indulge in. So you end up right back where you started. Mm-hmm. And y'all have to understand, we have to start standing on business.
Have to.
This has been the problem even from slavery days. We do not stand on business because we too afraid. Oh, you worried about the money you gonna lose temporarily. Think about what you stand to gain down the road. So yeah, you may have to take something else. Yeah, you may have to drive a little bit further. Maybe you do have to go to a mom and pop shop that maybe don't have all of the things that you want. Yeah, you are gonna have to order online and wait. Yes, you're gonna have to give up that convenience if you really want to make a change. If you're not gonna do that, we're gonna be in this same boat forever, and you're just gonna sit here and complain about things and not do anything.
I told boys when the NFL had their chance. The NFL is 90 some odd % niggas. More black people in the NFL than any other professional sports league. When Kaepernick, of course, got kicked out the NFL, them niggas had a chance. And again, as a huge football fan, sports fan in general, I know, and as y'all niggas know me, I'm clearly not a professional athlete, but I know how much they had to sacrifice, and then there's an amount of me knows how much I don't know. Because they had to go a whole nother step, especially to make it to the motherfucking NFL. I'm aware of how hard it is to not only be a professional athlete, but to be good at being a professional athlete. To be in the NFL and niggas know who you are and respect what you do on the field. I'm aware of how hard that shit is. So to ask them to risk that, to put their entire lives and careers and of course their livelihood in jeopardy for the sake of other people. I understand what's being asked. I also understood, nigga, that was the only chance you had. I also understood when those questions were being asked and it was a tough decision to make. When Jerry Jones told Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, and Dez Bryant that the Cowboys don't kneel. All three of these niggas ran that team. If all three of them went out there and kneeled, what the fuck was Jerry gonna do? He couldn't. Dak Prescott is still there. Jerry, it wasn't nothing he's going to do. And then he walked out there, y'all remember, and he kneeled in that performative ass thing that he did for them. It was nothing that they could do to these niggas. They held them against the fire, held their feet against the fire. Niggas say, y'all know what, it is hot. I'ma back off. We got money when that's all we can do about it. The fact of the matter was, Kaepernick went down. Eric Reed, a safety, went down. There was like 2 other guys who stood with Cap, and they got their ass ousted out the NFL. All the other 90% of them niggas had to do was just stand on it.
Mm-hmm. But that's the result of systemic oppression. Like, it's a mind fuck. Like, over time, they make you feel scared to stand up because you're going to lose everything. And that's the reason why most people don't unionize and strike at their jobs and say, hey, I want more for my dollar. Because they're afraid of losing their home and not having no money. And it's like, we have to become fearless to where we truly realize there's one white CEO at the top of these corporations that are dependent upon us to run all these stores. If we all walk out of the McDonald's and say, I'm not working today, what are they going to do?
Literally. I tell you niggas every day, let's just focus on one place. Let's just focus on McDonald's.
One McDonald's and everybody strike and everybody put money in the pot to make sure that these people get their, rent paid and stuff like that. Like, we really could do stuff within our community.
I can show you with one company, people could imbalance power in this world with one company. McDonald's is the world's largest fast food chain. World's, not America's, world's. If every American and every European and every African who experienced McDonald's works there, if every McDonald's employee didn't go to work tomorrow, McDonald's has to listen to them.
They would lose millions.
They don't have a choice. Not millions. McDonald's makes almost probably $1 billion a day. They're going to lose billions, and it's going to go fast. McDonald's is too big to not operate every single day at the rate that they operate. McDonald's is now too big to fail. If McDonald's employees said, fuck it, we not working no more until y'all add $2 to every single McDonald's paycheck, the government would step in, and that's how imperative. Y'all have to understand. The government would step in to save McDonald's. That's how big this company is. A motherfucking fast food chain. The government steps in to save Wall Street. The government steps in to save car companies. The government steps in to save banks. They would have to step in to save McDonald's overnight if all you McDonald's niggas didn't go to work tomorrow.
We watched that happen with COVID. If y'all actually go and research and see how much money the government gave to these huge corporations that didn't need the money, it's insane. Insanity.
The COVID relief bill, the money, they should have gave me a little bit of that COVID relief. The COVID relief money all these companies got, millions and millions of dollars. Solidarity is the tool. We have been taught. They don't even teach you that shit in school. I didn't learn how to spell solidarity until I was 19. Yep. On purpose.
The airline, they say the airlines too.
The airlines got $250 billion. A $250 billion bailout during that COVID bill. And $250 billion, and then turn around and furlough the fuck out of their employees, and then turn back around after turning around and raise their prices 300% for 2 fucking years.
And do y'all really think about this? Is one person that started a business and grew this business off the backs of everybody else. They somewhere, who knows, in Italy, while all of their businesses are being ran. They live in a secret life. You don't even actually know who these people are, where they live at, and they just sitting on billions and billions of dollars.
Think to yourself how many people you see on the internet. Of course, this is on the internet. Thank God this shit is not in real life, because I know I would hit somebody. Think of how often you see someone on the internet defend a billionaire. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they got this money the hard way. They work for all this money. Right. Jay-Z, who I'm a huge fan of, my favorite billionaire personally, I know for a motherfucking fact is a scam artist somewhere. Because you can't make $1 billion and not be scamming some fucking body.
That money is in, he might have $1 billion. We don't know where it's at. We don't know what accounts it's sitting in, whatever he's doing to avoid paying taxes on this money. Like, there's some type of illegal stuff going on.
I was telling one of the homies, we was talking the other day, and he posed the question of, well, in theory, because of what Elon has going on and in DC, he posed the question, well, in theory, what if what they're saying could possibly be true? What if they actually are down there figuring out where dirty money went and trying to clean up the game? So two things can be true. First things first, even before Trump and Elon got in to take over America, I didn't trust the last administration. And the one before that, the same white man that's in, I didn't trust that one. And then the one before that, the one that they had the nigga up there, who is my only politician I've ever liked, I didn't trust that one either. Because American politics isn't for American people. It's for the American economy. So the belief of that, number one, a president is here to help is crazy talk. But also the belief of politics here to better and push forth America is drunk talk. That's not the goddamn case. What's happening here is we are already in a fucked up situation. I'm just speaking to y'all to make sure that they don't come specifically for niggas who look like me. The party at suit right now is aiming directly for people. The transgender bill he just signed, of course, he just signed a transgender bill disallowing transgender men to play in women's sports. Number one, he didn't sign a bill vice versa because women don't sneak into men's sports. It ain't gonna work, bitch. That's number one. Number two, he signed that bill, and a lot of people don't know this. There are 510 U.S. college American athletes. 510,000 U.S. college collegiate athletes. There are 10 transgender collegiate athletes.
So it was that important for him to do that in his first term. So that was just something that he did.
There is 510,000, half a million collegiate athletes. And there are 10 registered transgender collegiate athletes. Why is there a bill being signed for 10 people? This is called bullying.
This is bullying. I'm going to show y'all how much power.
This is called whataboutism. These motherfuckers have done... Y'all can't even name me a tranny. None of y'all know a transgender athlete. Trump has never even ran across a transgender athlete. And hear me out.
This is for school, like high school.
My nigga, and hear me out. I agree. I don't want men, natural born men playing in natural born women's sports either. If you were born a boy, you do not have placation to be anywhere over here in these games. I absolutely agree. And not even to the notion of you shouldn't be transsexual or anything of that nature. No, live your life, do your thing. But if you're a natural born man solely based on the fact that if me and PJ got into a wrestling match right now, I'm going to break her fucking arm. And I'm not even a wrestler.
He is, because he's stronger than me. I've tried multiple times to win.
However, naturally, it's just simply what it is. And that's not, I'm not even here to argue that. But that, to me, in my opinion, shouldn't be like agrees. Like, oh my God, we should have known. No, I agree with that. However, I don't agree we needed a motherfucking bill to tell people that. We could have just told people that when they came to sign up.
Especially within your first week back in office. Like, you did that to prove a point.
Literally.
To piss the
LGBT
community off.
They spent
the work we've done. Like,
they spent $159 million during Trump's campaign. $159 million. $159 million solely on transgender and LGBTQ propaganda during the campaign. In the sense of, I know y'all seen those motherfucking commercials. You don't want a man's in the bathroom with your daughter. You don't want... I know y'all seen these commercials. $159 million on this. So he can sign a bill keeping transgenders out of women's sports and making sure that men, of course, have to walk into women's... Again, these are something I agree upon. I absolutely believe a natural-born man should not have access and space and advocacy, especially. We should not be advocating for this shit. Advocacy in women's spacing at all, any form or fashion. However, you are going out of your way for umpteen people.
Yeah, I agree too, especially prisons as well. Like that.
Yes. That they're going to rape someone. This is the most dangerous shit ever. The way they view criminals, people in jail, the audacity to put criminals around criminals. Yes, this alright. The way they talk about people who went to jail, not even knowing if they actually belonged there, not even knowing if the crime was something they had no... The way they talk about people in jail, you're now going to tell me you're going to put natural-born men around... I fully agree with there are two sexes. If you are under the belief that you are not a man, woman, natural sex, there's a third sex. Have at it. I'm not here to argue with you, gang. Live your life. Do your thing. Enjoy it. You just do not have at that point now space and advocacy in someone else's space. I was born this way. A woman cannot walk in the men's bathroom and be like, y'all need to put them dicks up. What do you mean? I've been doing this my whole life. You just came in here. I'm not going... And so I get it. It's a nuanced conversation, of course. I just think that out of all of the executive orders, because y'all lied to me. Again, I told y'all I got a cousin who's a Trump supporter. Out of all of these executive orders that's being signed, not one of them motherfuckers said lower the grocery prices.
And that was the wall. Well, he did. What did he do with the Mexico? Like, did he do anything?
Yeah, he agreed to a deal that was there. Something else I had to explain to people. The tariff deal that, because again, you got to go read these things. The tariff deal that was agreed upon a few days ago with Canada and Mexico, sometime last week, those were deals set in place. Those are, Biden had that Canadian deal in 2019.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't do it. So he didn't, okay.
2021 for that. I'm sorry, so that was 2022. Biden had this deal set in 2022 for the Canadian tariff joint. There aren't things being done. There are things happening and then being told to you. Again, I told y'all Trump's the first president that ever actually goes to the Super Bowl yesterday. He was also the only president I've ever seen do a Fox interview an hour and a half before the game. I've never seen that. And then I seen a commercial with an American flag and an Israel flag in it during the game.
Well, okay, so I have thoughts on that because I just feel like in general, like, presidency is changing with the times because a president should be more active in the community. So regardless if that was Kamala or, I just feel like that's nothing wrong with him going to a Super Bowl game.
Not at all. I just don't like his ass. if I was the president, actually I take that back. Take that back actually. That's a lie. He just spent like 20 million taxpayer dollars yesterday to go to that game. He has to pay. He has to spend money to go to the game. Secret Service, all of these things. Motorcade on the side. He just spent M's yesterday to go to the game.
So you can't have fun?
No! Not with my motherfucking money! No! No! Hell no! You fat golfing bitch, no! What he's spending in Mar-a-Lago every day, no! This nigga has been in Mar-a-Lago more than he's been at work. When Obama's first term was ending and he was running for the first time, he had this joke on campaign. It was 2016. He had this joke on campaign. Obama, because they marked Obama's golfing days. Mm-hmm. I forget the joke verbatim. He said, Obama's golfing again? Oh, he must be on the PGA Tour. Turned this fat ass around and golfed more than Obama ever motherfucking did. I'll show you the numbers.
I just can't believe that
he must be on the PGA Tour, you fat bitch. So I don't want to see you enjoying nothing. I don't want to see you have fun.
Do y'all understand years from now in the history books, this season will be like a laughing joke? Like, America is so damn bad.
Disgusting. We're disgusting.
This was on The Apprentice,
yeah,
right? Like, he's a reality TV star. He is out of everybody on this earth.
There are foreign news channels, literally UK across the world, who get on TV and make fun of this man.
It's embarrassing.
They show his interviews and then they laugh at him, like, as he speaks. And it's like, God damn. People think like...
Sorry, I'm not there laughing.
People think like a foot like abroad, people think like Americans, like that's the best they got. Like that's the representation of him. They must think he's smart.
This is so
It's terrifying.
embarrassing.
It's terrifying because Americans think he's smart. And I know for a fact I'm not hearing different words.
Oh, and let me tell y'all, so I perform at a lot of white weddings, a lot of white corporate events, country clubs. They love him. Like, they love Trump. I just did a wedding a couple of weeks ago where the father of the bride got up and did his speech, and he was like, let me do my Trump dance. And some dance that Trump does, and everybody cheered.
He
and I
jacks the air off. This shit here.
Yeah, like that was what he was.
A double dick air jack. Like,
they
come
were
on,
like,
my
woo!
God.
And I was like, oh my God, they love him.
Imagine doing the double dick air jack and the crowd just go crazy. Young man. And then he's dancing the YMCA. This is a song about facts.
They are brainwashed.
Young man, won't you give it a Z? Young man.
They are like
the fake assassin that shot at him. They should have. I wish they would have beat that fake assassin. I wish they would have beat his ass to death on live TV. That's how mad I am at him for missing that goddamn shot. They should have drugged this nigga in front of the cameras and beat his ass to death in front of everybody for trying to shoot the president.
They said double dick air jack is crazy.
That's what he did, the double dick air jack. Young man.
Why would you say that?
That's what he be. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all know it. DDAJ.
I'm gonna think about that. I'm never gonna forget that now. Jesus.
I'm sick of the brainwashing, dog. The brainwashing is is the worst part to me.
I'm not even worried about it though, because Trump finna piss so many of them off.
He already is. He's already made the farmers mad. He made the farmers mad again. I don't know how he tricked the farmers. Literally, your money is absolutely tied to tariff laws. Your money is tied to these tariffs. If he fucks with that, he fucks with farmer money. Farmers run America. Farmers and truck drivers run America. He's fucking with their money.
Yeah. That's scary, man.
So when they still show up, double dick air jacket with him, you gotta think.
Yeah.
There were Jews who agreed with Hitler.
Yeah, that's what.
There were Jews who agreed with Hitler.
I just said it's a cult. Yeah, this is literally this is Nazi shit.
This is the first political cult you've ever seen. I'm 33 years old. I ain't never seen no shit like this. And had that nigga Obama asked me to come outside and just fight random white people, I probably would have did it.
I used to always wonder how how were they able to do that?
Everybody say it.
And it's this type of shit. It's a trickle down effect. Like, it's scary.
There are black people right now who agree with us. There are current niggas right now to this day. I showed my cousin something the other day that went directly against something that this man said on campaign, and my cousin just ignored it. He didn't,
because it's pride and ego. They already chose a side. They just gonna rock with it.
He didn't say, "Damn, this nigga lied." He just, I'm not gonna say shit about it, because that's what's happening here. Again, I've seen gang signed over 100+ executive orders now, and I might be doing the number of some disservice. I've not seen one about no goddamn groceries or rent. He ran on that. He told you your shit was too high. I'ma lower it. He said day one. It's been like 30+ days.
So did he actually make promises to get rid
I will show you.
Really?
The video footage.
Maybe it's coming.
Of him. It's too late to come. He said day one. He got in and on day one signed orders that had nothing to do with the money.
He specifically said he was going to do that on day one?
Day one. Well, these were his words. Oh. Now, granted, you don't supposed to believe him because he's never done anything. He
mentioned it.
Yeah, he did. He said I might not be able to do nothing.
Oh. Well, and you ran a whole campaign on it?
The entire campaign was built on.
He finessed the fuck.
The entire campaign was built on, y'all are illegal, I'm getting the criminals out of the country. That shit's not happening at the rate that he said. Not only, and you know what's crazy? I told them this the other day. Everything that Trump has said he's going to do for us that's going to make America great again is just costing you more money. The immigration thing, he put 20 foreigners on a plane, sent them to, was it Puerto Rico? Colombia, give or take. I'll figure it out. He sent 20 foreigners on a plane, sent them back to their country. Their president said it's not going to go like that. You're going to put them on commercial flights, then we'll accept them. Send their ass back on that not helicopter, on that military charter flight. Send them back, put them on commercial flights, and then we'll accept them. That shit cost us $800,000.
What do you think his end game is? Like
white supremacy.
Damn.
The end game is white supremacy.
Y'all seen the Nazis?
All of the motherfucking rules that were set in place to chip away at white supremacy are being put back in.
And I don't think people really realize behind the scenes they have secret meetings with, you know, other corporate execs. He's in cahoots with a lot of different people. Barter system, making promises to certain people. It's scary. I've been in like country clubs where I see how white men operate, and they all come together secretly and have plans that they're going to implement. So who knows what he's promised certain people, the laws to put in place.
Thank you, Sunshine Sam. She told me that was Colombia. Appreciate that. I'm not sure who Alive Media is talking to.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing this Monday.
To be honest, I want to be here with y'all every morning. I can't guarantee that because I'm a real nigga and I'm just not gonna do that. However,
but we're gonna try.
But I will absolutely try my absolute best. I was a little late this morning, had some things to do. Of course, the Eagles just won the Super Bowl, so I can't get up and immediately talk to people. I gotta get up and scream at niggas via a voice note. However,
we're gonna stick with 10 a.m. is the goal.
I'm gonna try to aim for 9. So wherever y'all are, if you on the East Coast, that's an hour behind you, which it would be 10 o'clock on the East. If you're on the West Coast, that's going to be 7. If you got to drive to work.
So 9 Central Time.
Yeah, whatever it is. 9 a.m. CST.
9:30.
There's going to be, of course, a lot of this. I use Dr. Richie Love, of course, to do other things. I.e., of course, have fun, make jokes. So on and so forth, but I want this to, I mean, granted, it's going to be some funny here and there, but I want it, of course, to be more of an informative platform than anything. Be able to hear what PJ got to say, and, of course, take it and walk away from it, and so on and so forth. So, again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Fontane In The Morning, featuring the amazing, talented, beautiful Porsha Jay. We'll catch y'all next time. Go Birds! Go Birds! Hold the fuck on. I almost got out of here.
Oh.
Go Birds! I will catch niggas next time. Next year!
This gonna be all week.
Trash ass nigga, Jalen Hurts. Man, all year. Oh, can Jalen Hurts throw the ball? When they stop Saquon Barkley, then what's gonna happen, bitch? We gonna kick these niggas' asses. That's what's gonna happen. We gonna beat the shit out of them on live TV in front of their families. All right, I'm gonna let y'all niggas out of here.